Hi, my name is Drag Race Vanlers and I make content on all things drag and drag race. And today you're joining me here on YouTube as we reveal Global All Stars episode 6. We're already on episode 6. It feels like this is flying by, but let's suck in on episode 6. So to recap, on episode 5, we had Booby, the sequel, which was basically 3 films that they had to recreate. And Queen Kong was the winner of the challenge, and she gained her second win of $10,000. Now, Eva and Garlo were up for elimination, and we did see Eva the Queen be eliminated. And yes, it was her time to go. Although her looks were good, they were really strong at the start and they were kind of declining as the episodes went on. Now, this week we had a mini challenge and a maxi challenge. The mini challenge, the girls had to do their makeup on a plane. Now, this was really good and really entertaining, and the flight was really rocky. We started off with the girls on the plane, and then we had the pit crew come in and shook the 2 poles on either side of the plane, and the queens were rocking up and down. They were going everywhere. And Queen Kong was unfazed. She said, I'm going to use my core and I'm not going to rock about or go anywhere. She stayed in her seat, solid. Now, the winner of that mini challenge was Tessa T, and she won $2,500. This week we had a maxi challenge and it was another design challenge. Now, the girls were put into pairs with who they would want to have a cocktail with, and they got to pick their partner. Now, Rue said that before going into Global All Stars, the queens were asked to bring a suitcase with some form of material in. Now, this could be yards of fabric to tiny little scraps. The brief was to bring some material. Now, when they were put in pairs, the pairs were Soa Debuse with Vanity Vane, Gala with Queen Kong, Tessa and Alyssa, and then Kitty and Pythia were the pair, and they were joined by Nilania. Now, in the pairs, they had to swap their suitcases, and whatever material they got is what they had to use to make their design challenge. So Soa got Vanity's suitcase, Gala got Queen's suitcase, and so on and so on. Now, in that episode, there were lots going on. We saw the queens have the conversations with RuPaul, we saw the queens start to make their outfits, and there was just lots going on. So one of the things going around at the minute is that our Nilania is being bullied by Kitty Scott Claus. Now, this has been going around on social media, with people giving their opinions on what the situation, and the queens are speaking out about it. Now, we as fans who watch the show, we only get 1 hour clips of what happens across multiple days. What we see isn't filmed in one day. What we see is filmed across multiple days, and bearing in mind it's also a reality TV show. We shouldn't jump to the conclusions of if Kitty's bullying Nilania, and we don't see every second of every single day. So that is my input on the situation. Now, this week on the runway, our special guest was Jasmine Tux, and she was the guest on the runway, and joining RuPaul we had Michelle Visage and Joelle Sims. Now, this week's runway theme, it was It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and they had to use their dress that they made in the workroom on the runway. So Queen Kong got given Gala Varo's material, and with the outfit that she made, it is giving punk. It is giving Gala Varo. I loved the shoulder thing that she did. and I loved the hair. Now Gala Varro used Queen Kong's material, and this was a bit of a questionable outfit. Gala isn't usually one to wear, you know, the boobs, the hip pads, and to tuck. Her drag is very different to what we might normally see. But with that being said, I loved the hair, but I wasn't too sure on the gold across the top, and I wasn't too sure on the hip pads. Alyssa Edwards got given Tessa T's material, and when I saw this, it was so funny because Tessa gave Alyssa this suitcase basically full of scraps and blue and gold, and Alyssa had to make something out of it. That being said, she did create a really good look. The look was giving Katy Perry, and I really liked it. Tessa got given Alyssa's material, and in this there was lots of black glitter, rhinestones, and ostrich feathers, which are so expensive in the world of drag. This looked really, really good for Tessa, and I loved the arm that had the feathers on. That was really good as well. So Vanity Vane got given Soa de Muse's material, and she had a really good choice of material to go for. And in the workroom, we saw her making a dress, and I don't know, something went wrong. It obviously didn't go to plan, because then when she came back in on the runway day, she had a very different outfit, and she was still making her outfit out of the material that she had left. But with that being said, it didn't look great. I wasn't too much of a fan, but the hair and the makeup looked really good. Now, Soa de Muse got given Vanity Vane's material. And with this look, it was quite basic, but it did look really good. And also, Soa took Michelle Visage's critiques on her makeup and did change the way some of her makeup looked, with the help of our Down Under girl, Queen Kong. Kitty Scott Claus got given Pythia's suitcase. Now, when you think of Pythia, you think a sewer, a seamstress. So Kitty is going to have really good material for this. So she looked really, really good in the pink and the orange, and she looked stunning. Now, we've had a design challenge previously on Global All Stars, and that was a bit of a flump for Kitty, but this is so much better. Milania got given Kitty Scott Claus's material, and as we saw in the workroom, Milania wasn't too much of a fan of this material and didn't quite know how to work with it. But with that being said, we got a really good outfit with a nude undertone, and then this kind of purple floral material over the top. And she also made a headpiece and a bag to go with it. Now, Milania didn't like this look very much, but I really liked the hair and the headpiece, and I thought she looked good. Thea is a sewer, so whatever she got, we knew she was going to do really, really well. Now, Pythia got Milania's material, which was lots of gold, lots of black, which worked really well together. This look is stunning, and obviously Pythia is going to bring really good looks, being the seamstress that she is. I love the shape of the dress, and I really like the hair. And overall, she looked stunning. Winner of this week's challenge was Tessa T, and she won $10,000. That means this week the winner of the Maxi Challenge and the Mini Challenge was Tessa T. This brings us to the bottom two. Now this week the bottom two was Soa and Gala. Now these two were potentially one of the two worst ones. I think Vanity Vane could have also been there, but she was bottom 3 and she did become safe, so we can see her as a bottom. Now for Soa and Gala, their song this week was Bang Bang, Jessie J, Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande. We saw a really good lip sync from the two girls, but I did personally think that Soa Demuse deserved to be eliminated, and Rue's decision was obviously the same because we saw Soa Demuse be eliminated. Now next week it will be episode 7 and we are getting the Snatch Game. Now this is probably my favourite ever episode to watch. It is so good. I love it so much. So I'm going to be intrigued on what the girls bring as it is global. So we're going to have different people from around the world representing maybe people from where they're from. So this is going to be really interesting. And as always, we do not know what the runway theme is going to be until we get to the episode. So if you like my type of content, you can catch me every Tuesday here on YouTube for a new episode of Global All Stars The Review. And now you can catch me every Sunday for a new episode of UK Series 6. That's right, UK Series 6 is starting and that starts on the 26th. So my first episode will be on the 29th of September and you can catch me here on YouTube. Now, if you like the type of content I post, give it a like, give it a comment and give it a subscribe. And you can catch me on social media. I will put my links up here. And that is all for today. I will see you on a new video, Global All Stars, the review, on Tuesday. And the start of UK Series 6 in a couple of weeks' time. We've not got long to wait for that. So I'll see you next week for the Snatch Game of Global All Stars. Bye!